All right, well, here's my student presentation one for world literature, I'm doing it on Zeus. So, all right, so the birth of Zeus. So before he was born, it was foretold that if Kronos and Rhea, who were his parents, if they had children, then one day his children would overthrow him. And so Kronos didn't like that, obviously. And so he decided to eat each of his children when they were born. And as I'm sure you might guess, Rhea, being the mother, was not a fan of that plan. So, when her last son Zeus was born, she tricked Kronos into eating a rock that she wrapped up like the baby. Well, she hid Zeus safe away on an island close by. So, when Zeus reached adulthood, he returned in disguise and he tricked Kronos into taking this potion that made him vomit up all of Zeus's siblings, which is really nice to know about. But now they're all together again, and they were fully grown apparently inside of Kronos as well. So they then joined forces with Zeus, and they defeated their father Kronos, and then Zeus released Kronos' brothers from Tartarus. One of those, which is the Cyclops. The other one is a name that I cannot pronounce. And so yeah, and in gratitude to Zeus, the Cyclops gave him his famous lightning bolt that we hear about in all the stories and stuff, and that he uses to strike people down. And then he and his brothers drew lots. Zeus got the sky. Oh, my bad. Zeus got the sky, Poseidon the sea, and Hades the underworld. So that's kind of how they divided up, where their realms would be, their domains. And then Zeus assumed his father's throne as the king of the gods. So marriage and family, Zeus had pretty messed up familial and marital relationships. It was just messed up. This is very brief on it, but so Zeus married his sister Hera, which is pretty nasty. And in some of the things that I studied, they began their relationship like that, without their parents knowing, or something like that. I don't know. Not quite sure how the whole, family tree thing works. But Zeus married his sister Hera, and together they gave birth to Apollo, Demeter, Artemis, and some other gods. But even though Zeus was married to Hera, he was not loyal, if you would say. He slept around a lot with mortals and nymphs. Oh, I keep doing that. With mortals and nymphs and other gods. And so Hera did not like that very much. And because of that, Zeus also had, he sired many more gods, goddesses, mortals, some of which became, the heroes that we see in the legends that we have today, such as Hercules and such. But yeah, so there's my presentation. Here are my sources. I hope it's all right that I didn't use any pictures and that I could not get docked for that. I started to try to look for some pictures, and there was just some sketchy things that I found that, and I wasn't super comfortable with looking more for less sketchy ones, just because I didn't want to risk looking at stuff. But so yeah, that's my presentation. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.